Our kitchen is open, come in and see. A cup and a dash, chopped onions, parsley, fresh basil leaves. You're welcome to stay, won't you please? Add a cup and a dash. Let's get cooking, add a cup and a dash. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Hello, welcome to Cup and a Dash. Today's show is It's Gravy, baby. Now, we are going to be using some delicious ingredients for our recipe today. As you can see, crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, fresh basil, oregano, country ribs, chopped garlic, red wine, sugar, salt, and of course, olive oil. Now we are starting out with our Guardian cookware, of course made in 1930 to 1956 until the factory burnt down in Los Angeles, California. A full set of these pots and pans, cookware set at that time was about $2,500. I can't even imagine how much it would cost today. But this is the preferred cookware for making Italian gravy. If you have a heavy pot, that is also suggested, because this way the sauce will not burn on the bottom of the pan. Now we have our country ribs here, as you're looking at. They are with the bone. These are going to really bring out the flavor in our Italian gravy. This will help the gravy explode in your mouth. Now here's your secret ingredients. You're looking at the oregano, sugar, red wine, salt, the fresh chopped basil, and the chopped garlic. Now doesn't these ingredients look delicious? You just want to eat them just like that, don't you?
You can't eat me. I'm too tough. I'll give you indigestion.
Now this red wine is really going to make this Italian gravy very robust. It's going to be such a full flavor because of the red wine. And we'll show you how that's going to work in about a minute here. Now we got your sugar, we got your salt there. We're going to take a look at a few more ingredients that are going to really make this dish soar. We got some red wine, we got some garlic, we got about a half a cup of garlic you're staring at there. And let me tell you, I'll make this real simple for you.
Now listen, Grapehead, I'll explain it so even you can understand it.
Here's some beautiful fresh chopped basil, and we're going to be throwing that in our gravy. And all these ingredients put together are the secret to a really rich, full-tasting Italian gravy. And of course, last but not least, we got your olive oil. And no dish is complete without some extra virgin olive oil. It'll definitely put some pop in your meal. Now the first step is heating up some extra virgin olive oil in our Guardian cookware. And of course we should add a little Italian music to set for this really beautiful Italian gravy recipe. You're going to love it. Your guests are going to love it. What the heck? Your dog might even love it. We're going to line that pan with our pieces of country ribs, and we're going to get them nice and brown. Charlie Brown. So we want to make these country ribs nice and brown. We want to just kind of fry them in that extra virgin olive oil. Let them sizzle a little bit. I'm going to let you listen to that sizzle momentarily. It's a beautiful sound. It's like a song like you've never heard before. Now you've got to admit this is really exciting. You're going to learn how to cook some authentic Italian gravy, like the way my grandmother made it, and probably her mother. I know my mother made it that way. And this has been handed down through the family. Now I'm going to let you in on a little family secret here, so I hope you listen.
Frightening.
Red wine does it every time. So in this recipe, we're going to use our red wine. We're going to drop that right into the frying garlic, and that we're going to let cook so we can cook off the alcohol. So all that's left behind is a nice residue of grape, nice sweet grape taste. This will make the Italian gravy much more robust and give it that full flavor that really you can't achieve without using the 3 ounces of red wine. This is where you want to go with it. This is how you want to do it. This is the way it's done. Now as we continue toward our masterpiece, we will add in our crushed tomatoes, and we're going to stir that really well. We're going to really mix it up with the sauteed garlic and the wine residue, and we're going to mix that real well before we start entering our other ingredients. We want to mix that up so it is well distributed throughout the Italian gravy. Doesn't that look good?
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Okay, we're working on our gravy. We're getting things ready for the other ingredients. We're going to be adding that in any second now. Just stay with me. Okay, now we're ready to roll with the other ingredients. We're going to put in our chopped up fresh basil. There you see it. We're going to add the other ingredients as shown earlier in the film. We have our half a cup of sugar, and we're also going to put in our Italian gravy a teaspoon of salt. I use sea salt, which is more of a powdery salt, but it really does have a great flavor. Adds a great flavor to your Italian gravy and mine. We're also going to add in our oregano, and this is the jarred oregano. It's not fresh. You could use fresh, which will even greatly improve the taste, but you could use whatever you have available in your house. There it is. Now all we need to do is really stir this up real good. Mix it up well. You want to make sure all the ingredients are well mixed in the Italian gravy. Yeah, you want to get all the ingredients to really get dispersed evenly. So don't be afraid to give it a good mix. Okay, so let's get our country ribs in there. They're all nice and brown, and they are ready to go and swim with the other ingredients that we've mixed in our Italian gravy. Oh, how beautiful. Last but not least is our tomato paste. We want to put the tomato paste inside our Italian gravy there, and we want to mix it up real well because that's going to thicken up our Italian gravy as it cooks for the next 3 to 4 hours, nice and slow at a low temperature. Again, don't be afraid to mix this up real well. We want to make sure that the tomato paste is very well mixed throughout the Italian gravy and the seasoning and the ingredients and our country ribs. Oh, that looks so beautiful. Now, be honest. Is that not a finale of a recipe? So let's cover this baby with our Guardian glass cover, and we'll just leave it slightly off so it thickens and cook it on a very low heat for about 3 to 4 hours. Did I hear someone say they wanted to learn how to make homemade Italian sausage? Well, you came to the right place. What we have here is 1.5 pounds of ground pork and 1.5 pounds of ground chicken. Now this is for any people that have trouble with pork products. The Italian sausage comes just as delicious using ground chicken as it does with ground pork. So all you really need is 1.5 pounds of ground pork, 1.5 pounds of ground chicken, salt, fennel seed, crushed red pepper, and of course olive oil.
You trying to give me the double talk?
No, I'm trying to tell you how to make homemade Italian sausage. So all you want to do is you want to put those ingredients together with your ground chicken and also your ground pork, and you want to mix this up real well. You really want to give it a good mix. You could add a little olive oil if it feels a little sticky. Plus it will give you a moister taste. Now after it's mixed well, you want to form some patties, just like you're looking at. You want to put this in an oiled cooking pan, extra virgin olive oil, and you want to cook this in the oven for about 20 minutes on each side at a oven of 325 degrees. If you want to brown it, you could do a little broiling, light broiling after the sausage is cooked. So the final product, of course, is beautifully cooked Italian sausage, both ground pork and ground chicken, and both equally tasty. And here's your ground chicken, looking just as delicious. And let's not forget about our country pork ribs. Very tender, very juicy. After cooking in the Italian gravy for 4 hours, it'll melt in your mouth. Now you can take a picture of this gravy and put it in a frame and hang it on your bedroom wall or even your kitchen. It's perfectly made in a beautiful color. Now what you get is a beautifully plated Italian meal with Italian gravy and pasta, homemade Italian sausage, and just so tender country ribs. Your guests and you will absolutely go crazy for this dish.
a cup and a dash. Chopped onions, parsley, fresh basil leaves. You're welcome to stay, won't you please? Add a cup and a dash. Let's get cooking. Add a cup and a dash. Satisfaction guaranteed.